Was the Looters Park name being used when you got there, or was it East Side and then it became Looters?
When by the time I got deep into it, I just knew it was Ham and Looters. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at the beginning, you know, we wasn't knowledgeable about all that. All it was that we know we was crippin', you know, and we knew they was Pyrus, you know, because it's crazy now because it's like the Pyrus in the Bloods has got like a separation. You know, back then, Pyru and Blood, everything was the same. They say Blood, they say Blood. You know what I'm saying? It was like anything red is going down. I don't care where you at. We could be in L.A. and you know, wherever it is. If we see a dude in red, we jumping out. It's on. You know, they wasn't even really wearing red like that. The way the way it is now. You know what I'm saying? Because back then the Crips was kind of like dominating. You know, them dudes wasn't no punks. There was a whole lot of them was gangsters just like we was. You know what I'm saying? But we had the numbers, you know.
Now, when you arrived in Compton in '71, when did you first started to realize that, you know, there's little hoods around here and they battle each other?
Oh, well, when I hooked up with my homies, my first persons I met over there was my homie Shamu and Baby Shamu. You know what I'm saying? My homie Richard Payton and my homie Daryl Christie, rest in peace, which they later changed his name to Big Bam.
Now, this is pre-Santana block for those who don't...
Yeah, this pre-Santana, this is Mid Town Compton Crips.
And you guys actually put the Compton Crip on Midtown?
Everything, man. See, this tattoo old as hell. Got Compton Crip. You see anybody with just Compton Crip, East Side, like this, they been around. You know what I'm saying? It was Compton for anything.
When you first started hanging out with the Midtown group, was it already Midtown Crip?
Yeah.
Or did you guys put it on later?
No, it was already Midtown Crip. It was already Crip. Crips had started in '69. It's like '71, and they already cripping.
Now, I noticed on one of your lives, you said that, you know, I'm Santana block, and I don't care about Oaks Park and Midtown.
Yeah.
But you came out of Midtown.
It don't matter about that. This is Santana nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, Midtown, yeah, that's where I came from. But at the end of the day, once we turn Santana, that's what it is. You got people that always hollering this. You'll never even hear people hollering Midtown because we don't give a fuck about that. You got motherfuckers that holler Oaks Park because they trying to hold on to something that ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know, either you should have stayed over there if you wanted to keep hollering Oaks Park. At the end of the day, this Santana, it is what it is.
So in 72, 73, 74, you running with Midtown. What was the relationship with like Oaks Park? Because it was actually two separate areas, right?
Oh yeah. Well, the relationship with Oaks Park, we used to get in a little fist fights, a little bullshit every now and then, but it wasn't nothing major. It wasn't nothing serious. You know what I'm saying? But there was like a little, I ain't gonna say really a rivalry, but little shit did happen every now and then.
Now, since they're on the north side of Rosecrans, was their hood a little bit bigger than y'all hood on the south side?
Yeah. Their hood was a little bit bigger because theirs extended across Santa Fe. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, even bartender lived right there on Pearl Street in their hood. You know what I'm saying? There was a couple of Pyrus that lived over there. You know, a few of them lived over there.
And then when the Pine House came, that was on that side, right?
Yeah, Santa Fe and Pine. You mean the Red House?
The Red House.
Yeah.
The Red House was on Pine.
Yeah, the Red House was right there for Santa Fe and Pine.
All right. So how many years was you Midtown Crip before y'all changed it to Santana?
Me, I guess we didn't change to Santana to '78. So you know what I'm saying? From like 71 to 78, 71 to 78, something like that.
So for these 5-6 years, you running with Midtown, what is your mom and stepdad thinking when
Moms, they don't know.
They don't know nothing.
Moms, man, I used to have to sneak out the window, you know. They ain't knowing. You know what I'm saying? But see, I'm gonna tell you something, man. why I think my journey went the way it went, is because my stepfather was cool. He ain't beat us. He ain't none of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it was like he was just more there for my mom and not us. You know what I'm saying? He ain't the type that, okay, because I used to play Little League, baseball, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Basketball, football, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the games, when everybody pops, they leave them with their pops, and going to get pizza and ice cream and all that shit, I'm just left there standing there by myself. You know what I'm saying? Because my father was never in my life, period. You know what I'm saying?
Where was your biological dad at?
In Louisiana, but I seen him one time in my whole life. You know, so he never made no effort. You know, so by him not being in my life, you know what I'm saying, I was always trying to find something to fulfill that space that was open. So, you know, I said fuck sports and fuck everything, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go, you know, fuck with the homies, you know what I'm saying? And that's how my journey began. But I didn't even realize none of that until years and years later when I'm laying up in my cell in MDC and facing 20 years really facing a life sentence in the feds. You know what I'm saying? And I get to reminiscing and, you know, going over my life and shit, and I'm like, damn, I came to the realization that it was this motherfucker.
Now, did your stepfather have any kids with your mom?
One brother.
So,
but he already had like 4 kids somewhere else down my age, you know, and younger.
So you feel like he could have did a better job at home since you all lived under the same roof?
Yeah, I feel like he could have did a better job as being a stepfather. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, he wasn't mean. You know what I'm saying? He went to work. It's just like he was just there for moms, really. You know what I'm saying? He never really told me nothing. He never hit me, nothing. None of that.
Did your mom ever tell him to, hey, can you do this for my son? Can you do this with my son? Can you go here with my son?
No, not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge.
And when you was young, what did your mom call you? Frederick or Little Fred?
No, Freddie.
Freddie?
Yeah, Freddie.
So
yeah.
You don't know if she reached out to your stepdad to be a little more proactive?
Nah, I don't know.
All right, so you basically kind of have the freedom to do what you want then, because your stepfather's not a disciplinarian. He's not like checking you.
No.
Or, hey, where you going?
My mama is. You know what I'm saying? My mama is. Oh, she didn't curse. She came, she didn't check and curse the homies all the gang. What y'all doing with my baby? Y'all too old to be with my son. My son too young to be around y'all. And my mom's a gangster for real. Everybody call my mama Mama Helen. You know what I'm saying? All the homies know my mama, everything. My mama, mom, the police knew her. She go check the police at the drop of a hat. Oh yeah, mom's was a business, man. But she didn't want me hanging with the homies. But man, hey, I'm like, shit, I'm all in. You know what I'm saying? Once you join the gang and once you in the hood, man, don't nothing else matter. You know what I'm saying? I would have did anything for my neighborhood, homie. And I done did some shit for my neighborhood.
Thanks for watching StreetTV.net. If you're not subscribed, please hit that button below and click the bell to receive alerts and notifications. Feel free to comment below so you can give us your feedback, and be sure to watch the 2 related episodes to the right. If you want to support this platform or follow us on social media, visit the links in the description. And thanks for watching StreetTV.net.